Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today we're gonna open up a G-Steel 200 series model and let's see what's inside this guy. Alright, I already made an unboxing or review video as well for this very model. If you're new here, if you haven't watched it yet, go check that one out. I also covered the module demonstration video. I also talk about the things that I like and things that I don't really like about this model as well. So yeah, I got everything covered, but all of them are just as far as the exterior. So today let's see what's inside here, the interior, and also all these components that built up this G-Steel G-Shock watch. And I'm pretty sure this video is gonna be very interesting as well. So what I'm doing right now, I'm opening up the lug. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and also a frame metal in there to support this watch band alone. So look at that, I already removed one screw, but the watch band still remains intact, although it's movable like so. But yeah, this guy not gonna come out that easy, you know. I'm gonna remove this side as well. The Allen head screw, the rubber I'm using now is size 1.5 millimeters only. And now the watch band could be pulled out, and this is the metal frame that I talked about that support this soft watch band, this part over here. And as you can see from this side right now, this part is pretty, I believe, not as strong since it is very soft. So adding this really make a huge difference and did indeed support this watch band a lot. If you don't use this frame over here, this part gonna snap out fairly easily. I mean, it won't balance out the solid build of this body. I mean, it's not balanced if you didn't add this, you know. And by the way, if you look close in there, they have 2 slots where you need to slip in this extended part there. Just slip it in there, and that's how you are able to assemble it back, you know. Alright, let me remove this, and I almost forgot to bring in the peel case. I almost forgot to bring this in. I mean, there are a lot of tiny parts that we're gonna be dealing with in this video, so let's not make this a mess. So let's finish up on this watch band by removing the spring bar on this buckle. Standard construction, unlike the one on the lug. Press it once and there it is. This part come out very easily, and this will be the band keeper. You know, you're gonna need to remove all this just in case you want to customize this, custom paint this, or just to clean it up. I want to put this thing on Wednesday. It's in there. Fits just nicely though. Very cool. Put all the watch band at the back, and let's proceed by removing this lug over here. You know, just in case you are thinking that you're gonna get same looking model out of a fake knockoff model out there, I'm very sure that a knockoff fake version of a G-Shock won't came with this type of construction. Thread and screw and flat part in the middle there, and it's very long and pretty big as well. So this shows high quality build on this G-Steel model and what makes this guy really tough. And there it is, there's the metal slots in there. Remove this, press it in here, and this part of the watch band is pretty standard, soft resin. So we have 3 more on the sides for this plastic part, 4 for the backplate, and 4 more for this metal frame up there. This is the iconic shape of a G-Steel G-Shock watch, by the way. Every G-Steel G-Shock came with this metal up there, which makes the watch look even thicker than it should be, but it has some aesthetics for that model, which makes this a G-Steel, you know, not like this guy over here. This is the Golf Master ring, which have plain circle shape. A G-Steel though come with the 4 screw on top. Let me remove this. Just standard screwdriver are just good enough. And since the one I'm using in this video is already used, like totally beaten up, just bear with me. I don't really mind to scratch it even further, you know. I mean, it's already been scratched up pretty bad, very bad, not pretty bad. So yeah, remove this thing. And also there already is a lot of scratch on the mineral glass as well, so I don't really mind that if I slip this screwdriver all the way anywhere on the body of the watch. Alright, remove this 4 screw, which is to be, I believe, ion plated to black as well, which is very cool. Everything is just no, they have thread end and flat part in the middle of the screw. I'm not sure if the camera could pick it up because it is too tiny, but yeah, there it is. First thing in there, all 4 of them, so I won't lose them. And this is the iconic metal ring. Pop it up, man. Yeah, it feels very solid. This part, man, look at it, feels very solid. You could just remove this and the watch is still gonna function like normally. Nothing, you're not gonna affect anything, just reducing the toughness, of course, but the watch itself, I mean, come on, still very tough. This, I believe, was just added in there to protect that glass over there, but since you remove that, the glass will be popping up a little bit up there, but I mean, it's still very strong and not gonna damage this one. But yeah, look at that. The watch gonna become way more slimmer though, which is very nice as well. Okay, now let's proceed with by removing the screw, all of them. How about we remove the screw from the sides first? We have 6 of them, quite a lot. Alright, quickly remove them. 1, 2, on one side, and 3. Alright, remove them. 2 on the sides is pretty tiny. The one in the middle is slightly longer. I don't know if you guys can see it, man, because it is very small. But yeah, and there it is. I'm gonna place it over here. That's it. Not gonna focus or taking too much time on that. Just unscrew this one. Similar thing again. Threaded end and flat part in the middle. Most of the time, I believe almost all the time though, a fake G-Shock watch will only come with a full thread screw, which is like the most cheapest one, that like the easiest type of screw that you could get out there. So fake model will come with that. Genuine model like this have different constructions, like slots. There it is. Look at that. It's coming out already. Removing this side. This plastic part is very soft. However, still scares me a little bit because this part over here, look at that. This part on top there, it's very tiny, and I'm pretty sure this part, if anything, this tiny part over there is the one that is going to break first in any situation. Even after you use this for a while, you know, plastics tend to rot over time, as we already know. So yeah, I'm pretty afraid this part gonna break, but we have 3 screws to lock everything in place. Even though this part or all of this break, like snap out like that, they're still gonna hold on onto place very well. I mean, you could just snap this thing out or custom paint it in different colorway. Yeah, this thing gonna hold on very long time on this model. Okay, done on this model. Look at it, looks pretty odd already. I have no idea how to remove this metal part on the sides here. I'm pretty sure they just glued on there because I couldn't see any clip or screws at all, and it feels like it is built together with this hard case, this resin hard case on the sides here. So that's that. Proceed aside, and let's remove the backplate screw. Moving over there, and I'm pretty sure I just scratched the backplate even more than it already is, but yeah, it's fine. Removing this screw. Removing this screw. This the backplate screw, by the way, aren't as similar as the one on the side space because they're all full thread screw. Let me try to show you. Look at that. There are no flat shape at all. Everything is just flat. I'm gonna put this thing in this case over here. 2, 3, and 4. Look at that. I had to use all this case over here. One more left for Sunday, since we don't need to put anything else in there. Tap a little bit just in case the spring attached like somehow stick on this back case. You don't want to lose that spring, and tilt it like that. Look at that. So this will be the back case. AF26, I don't know what the code mean, but this is the buzzer and some sort of, I'm not sure what this thing is, but yeah, they have it on there. This is the O-ring. It shouldn't stick on there. It should stick on this hard case over there. Yeah, O-ring standard shape circle, so nothing much to say about this. Just look at that. It's very simple looking back interior. Only tiny part of this are shock absorber. This dot over here is what makes the module float above this backplate, but yeah, very tiny. So let me store this thing, and we're gonna need to use this tweezer to pull or take this thing out. This is the cushion or the shock absorber at the back. Some people call the cushion pretty slim. You can see through. Look at that. Yeah, in gray colorway. Put it over there, and we have 2 battery operation on this very model. And we have here some numbers, 5302 up there, AC operation from down here. Yeah, that's the disc in there. Casio Japan engine and no jewels, which is surprising, you know. When you look at the backplate, it indicates that this guy was fully made in Thailand or assembled in Thailand. Same goes with the buckle. But if you look at the interior, it states here Casio Japan. So I don't know what to say about this, but yeah, Casio Japan built engine. Very cool. No wonder this guy is expensive, even though it states on the back that this guy was made in Thailand. Which is, I mean, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. Most of the time, the backplate and the engraving on this hard case should match. In this case, it's different. But nothing to bother at all there, just tiny little things, which makes this watch even better. So this will be the module holder. This part is, I believe, to be shock absorbent as well. Look at that, because this part is soft. A fake G-Shock will come with this parts as well, but very hard plastic. This part though, look at that. I'm pretty sure this is gonna absorb some type of shock as well if the watch somehow fall down onto the ground and such, you know. So let me try to remove the module if I'm able to do so. Let me try to pry it out as always by force. Pull this thing out like so. I hope I won't damage anything. Alright, this should do it. Alright, come on. Slowly, take my time, slowly. I'm gonna take my time. Alright. Come on, come on. Come on. They have this 4 flap, a metal flap up there that hold the module into place actually, so that makes this process a little harder than it should be. And seems like I got stuck on the index. Let me try somehow to force it out. Come on, don't stick there. Come on, come on. Alright. Wait a minute, something wrong down there. Alright, I think I got it off. Come on. Alright, there it is. Yeah, the index seems to got stuck on this frame in there. Look at that. So we end up with this hard case. Glued mirror glass. This hard case is very thick, by the way. No wonder this guy looks big. The module itself aren't big at all. So we have this button shaft over there, in there. Standard construction of any G-Shock, just 4 buttons. And yeah, there it is. Look at the interior. Just in case you're thinking about custom paint this, I don't know, man, it's gonna be pretty hard because this metal part is glued over here. You need to remove that and glue it as well. I'm not sure if you could just force it out, you know. And also that index in there was also somehow was placed in there. I believe was hold with this metal frame over there. I'm not gonna remove that because that part is too tiny. I might end up losing it. So for this video, I'm just gonna leave it like that for the hard case. And there it is. So most interesting part is over here, the module. And they have a metal part slot in there. Clip it. Wait, let me try it again. There it is. Alright, the index are now clipped in. Look at how tiny this thing is. Instead of just saying that this thing is tiny, let's measure it instead. This guy only size about, it is fully round shape, so I can measure anywhere, like 33mm G-Shock watch. So not as big now, isn't it? Just in case you are wondering, I'm pretty sure this is how Casio are future proofing their models. Just in case this big case watches aren't a trend anymore, Casio G-Shock could just simply reduce all the sizing, just create a metal case, tiny case around here, and we're gonna end up with a small size G-Shock watch right away, which is convenient. I mean, the watch, just look at that, it's very, very small. From the size, look at how the construction is. Very simple, but yeah, I mean, the module itself is simple enough. If you check the module demo video, you might let's measure the thickness of this module. Only 8.15mm only for the thickness. Look at that. Wait, I'm afraid I just got this second hand stuck with this index over there. I'm pretty sure I need to perform that hand adjustment after this. Or how about just try to move the module, you know. Let's try to press some buttons. Mode button, look at that. It's still working though, but no sound because we did not connect this to the backplate. Countdown timer will be over here. And next we should go to alarm, and next we should go to home time. You can see some of the animations going on in there as well. And how about the LED light? All you need to do is press this metal frame of, you know, just bend it a little there and it will close the light from 6 o'clock position, I believe. There it is. Ooh, still working fine. Look at that. How about the auto light though? Press and hold it now. Come on, turn the auto light. So let's try this thing out. Auto light on. Flatten the watch, tilt it, and there it is. Auto light is still working, so yeah, look at that. Very, very cool. If you look at just like so, since it is small size model and it have a lot of tiny little details in there, all this textured watch face. I mean, just look at how gorgeous that is. So nice. Wow. Tilt it, look at that. Very complicated design now, isn't it? I already demonstrated everything. Now let me try to put this thing back in here. I hope I didn't mess anything here, right? Yeah, still. Let me show you guys how to put this thing back. And I believe that sums up all the things that you guys should know on this G-Steel G-Shock watch. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative, and entertaining as well. For your future reference, leave a like if this video does help you, and also subscribe to see more of this contents coming up in the future on a different model, of course. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and